I samma nejd vore det då några herdar ute på marken och höll vakt om natten över sin jord. Då stod en Herrens ängel framför dem, och Herrens härlighet kringstrålade det, och de blev mycket förskräckta. Men ängeln sa till dem: varen icke förskräckta. Se, jag båda eder en stor glädje som ska vederfaras allt folket. Ty idag har en frälsare blivit född åt eder i Davids stad, och han är Messias, Herren. Och detta ska för eder vara tecknet: I skolen finna ett nyfött barn som ligger lindat i en krubba. I detsamma sågs där jämte ängeln en stor hop av den himmelska härskaran, och de lovade Gud och sade: ära vare Gud i höjden och frid på jorden bland människor till vilka han har behag.
So what is Lucia Dagen? Lucia Dagen is a celebration that is particularly powerful, and it's the beginning of the Christmas season for Swedes on December 13th, which used to be, when it was originally started, thought to be the longest day, the longest night, and the shortest day. So, we're now a week later for the winter solstice. But this is a celebration of light, bringing light to the people of the light of one's beliefs, the light of hope and the light that comes from this story. So there are lights all over Sweden, but there's a special celebration like today, which happens every town in Sweden. Often in churches, but sometimes in community centers like this. So we're about to see the program that is put on by the girls' choir in Minneapolis at the Swedish Institute. And they will have a Lucia, and we have our local Lucia, whose name is Laura. And then there'll be the other girls who follow her as they proceed, and then some little tumty, some kids that dress up as tumty. The tumty that run the farms, every farm has its tumty. You have to provide that tumty, rice pudding and cookies and something nice on Christmas Eve, in order for the tumty to take care of your farm for the next year. So you don't want to, you got to make sure that nobody takes that away and that the tumty gets the cookies and gets the rice.
Lucia was engaged to be married, but when she gave her entire dowry to the poor and refused to renounce that she was a Christian, she was accused of witchcraft, taken prisoner, and martyred for her Christian faith. Later, she was declared a saint. Her relics are preserved in Venice in the Church of Sancta Lucia. According to legend, hunger during a famine had weakened so many people in Syracuse that they went as a group to church to ask the saint for deliverance. While they prayed, a ship loaded with grain sailed into the harbor. No one knows how the legend of Lucia came to Sweden, or how it evolved into the uniquely Swedish tradition it is today. It could have been brought by priests, German traders, or even by Vikings in their adventures to southern Europe. But legend has it that many centuries after the famine in Syracuse, there was a famine in Sweden in the province of Värmland. When the suffering of the people was almost unbearable, a large white vessel loaded with food and clothing appeared on Lake Vänern on December 13th. At the helm stood a beautiful maiden in a gleaming white robe, her head encircled by a crown of radiant light. As soon as the ship was unloaded, it vanished. The grateful people believed that the maiden who came to save them was Sancta Lucia. This was the darkest time of the year, and Lucia became the symbol of light and hope to the people. On December 13th, throughout Sweden, the Lucia celebration starts during early morning darkness in cities, small villages, schools, businesses, and churches. In Swedish homes, Lucia is usually the eldest daughter. While wearing a white gown for purity, red sash for martyrdom, and a crown of lighted candles on her head, she serves coffee and saffron buns to her family, awakening them as she sings the traditional Lucia song. Today, Lucia ushers in the Christmas season of love and hope to all mankind.
Herren välsigne er och bevara er. Herren låta sitt ansikte lysa över er och vara er nådig. Herren vända sitt ansikte till er och giv er frid. I Faderns och Sonens och den heliga Andes namn. Amen. Go in peace. Tack for coming.